Evening, everyone. The riot police are here. The curfew has begun, and police are pushing forward with riot shields here in Elizabeth City, North Carolina.
Shoot. I see the red dot.
We have a First Amendment! You are violating the Constitution! Get a new job! Become a firefighter! Become a landscaper! Mow my fucking lawn! Bitch! Class action!
Big shout out fire department.
Why? Man.
Tighten it up! Tighten it up!
That guy looks straight out of a video game. Look at that cat.
No one thinks you're cool! You look like a fucking dork! Go home! Play Call of Duty!
I'm already up.
You're a fucking freak!
Y'all back up. Y'all back up.
Let's go! Let's go! Go that way! That way! That way! That way! Go! That way!
That's the get off the stairs and get off private property with permission. They don't know if anyone gave
Officer!
Suck my dick.
Walking backwards! Officer! Is all this necessary when y'all murdered a black man? Is it necessary, officer? This is not necessary!
Shut the fuck up.
We ain't going nowhere! We moving back. We hear y'all. We compliant. So y'all stop it. Keep moving.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Hey, yo, stop being Uncle Tom, bro.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
Stop being Uncle Tom. Step back. If they make you talk, bro, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Damn. You Uncle Tom. I can't wait to see your ass when this shit over now. You lose your fucking job. Shut the fuck up.
Hold time. Arresting you, hold time.
over here saying the arresting. And so what will happen in these situations?
freedom of the press, motherfucker! Read the goddamn Constitution!
They got two buses
Stupid,
in the back of
uneducated pig!
the very back there. Like, I don't know if they were back up.
I went to school, why don't you?
It's a large show of force.
So usually when they use those legs, they're pointing somebody out to death, or they're trying to cause us injury.
Yeah, you got to show that school out.
I can't believe y'all disrespecting my friends in the media. They've been telling on y'all. How dare you treat us like this? You're barbaric. There's not that many of us out here.
200? What number is it?
This is not
It's really hard to count.
Yeah, super hard to count.
Because, I mean, there's
I have
officers who are about
We have a broken down car.
They have a broken down car. They
No,
need
I
help.
got it. I got it. We have a broken down car. Can I just ask somebody a question real quick? I don't know who said that.
Jackson, don't trust him. Don't trust him.
You
Don't
good
trust
right,
him.
you good right
Don't
here,
trust
dog.
him.
You good
Shut
right
up!
here.
I can't hear.
Don't trust him. Don't trust him.
COVID.
Shut up! I can't hear.
I'll knock your ass out right now.
We have a broken down car, and I just need to ask somebody a question so that it doesn't get towed. No, the radiator's busted, and we can't move it. And I just want to make sure that it doesn't get towed. She was trying to leave. It's the red Jeep with the hood open. Yeah.
That's your car, bro?
Yeah.
Interesting. We're having like a long distance like negotiation about the
Can
vehicle.
somebody like put a... Okay. How can we guarantee that it won't get towed though? It's the red Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Hey, yo, my man. Let me talk to you, bro. I need to walk away your phone.
First Amendment! The First Amendment to the United States Constitution allows freedom of the press.
No, I'm worried about what you do. I'm gonna tell you what you do.
Take the bags off. Yeah, take that bag off. The shooting fair.
Take that pass off. No peace.
shoes.
Black
If
shirt.
I had a T-shirt, I will sue.
Take you into custody. Slow it up.
He said slowing up. If I get a screenshot real quick, y'all.
Arrest him.
Slide him something out. Right there, y'all. Go ahead and grab that. Appreciate you. Thank you. I had somebody the other day, these folks in the dark alley. I'm not assuming there's anybody like laying in wait, but. Hey guys, share the stream for me, please. Get on here. You're the police officer. Like, share stream words, members of the media. Yeah. You can see it's been flashing at me the whole time. Come on. A lot of people back a little bit.
How y'all feeling about this? I think they're gonna get this guy no matter what he does. He's been like the closest one to them the whole time.
Yeah, I see them pointing at him.
And
They're pointing at me too. I'm being a little loud. Go home! Go home! You don't live here! here. You don't live here. You don't live here.
So bye, bitch.
Go home. Grandma, this is you. I have made 3 issues. Get the light out my face. Outside agitator.
We don't want to get in trouble. We don't want no trouble. We don't want no trouble.
We want justice. I mean, that runs deep.
We don't want no damn trouble.
We get some justice.
We don't want no trouble.
They got a couple buses in the background. They got an 8 vehicle. They kind of control the
Y'all already know that. We don't want no trouble. We don't want no trouble.
We don't want no trouble for nobody.
We want justice.
We just want justice.
And the whole lot of y'all,
That's all.
y'all already know
That's all.
what happened. What was right.
That's all.
Y'all already know.
Yeah, we will leave. We go home.
Leave now or you're going to be arrested.
No, leave me alone. Why don't you leave? What's your name? What's your name? We need to bail you out. What's your name? What's your name? Yes. What's your name? I gotta go to National to bail him out. What's your name?
Y'all just snatching people up like that.
Or you will be arrested.
Sir, what's your name? What is your name?
Sensory issues.
Darius what? Darius Forward? Put that in the comments, y'all. Darius is about to get arrested. Darius Forward. Do not resist, Darius. Do not resist, Darius. Do not resist, Darius. Give him your hand. Give him your hand, Darius. Give him your, I got his name. Y'all put that in the comments. Darius Woolwood. Darius Woolwood. Anybody else? No, he wouldn't give him to them. That's what they do, so if he's not going. Darius Woolwood.
Sorry? I think the only one tonight. Yeah. 2 people so far.
A guy in an orange looking shirt, was he white or light skinned? I don't know. He might have been light skinned. But all I know is that they definitely
He said, that's the way it's done.
Okay, it's the North Carolina Community Bail Fund of Durham. North Carolina Community Bail Fund of Durham. Donate. We get all purposes. And also the Freedom Fighter Fund.
Everything from the county, do you have the statements from county and city saying we're exempt and everything? Okay. Yeah, I have those. And if I could stop filming, I would send them to you. Okay. Basically, the county manager and the city attorney both issued statements saying media are exempt. So
Yeah, right.
anything they try to do to us is. Yeah. And once again, like last night, I'm sending all of this to Matt Martin.
Okay, I don't know. Anybody get the toast?
Hey, you got it? Hey, be careful, sis.
I know they
trigger
target.
happy as fuck.
I know they target. I see them. I see them. They really trying to get us tonight.
They keep getting I know people who I know, they say they're not going home, so.
You coming too close.
Watch your right. Watch out. Watch your right. They're pointing at the right. To the right.
Beat the
Yeah.
They took somebody's foot there.
Are y'all friends? Crazy, man. Yeah, they're directly, they said it themselves.
They said that yesterday.
They just said it too, yeah.
Oh, they did? I didn't
Yeah,
hear
they
it
said
today.
if you are pressed and you do not leave, you are subject to arrest. One of these guys got it.
I got it yesterday.
Yeah, it's good enough, right? Yo, these motherfuckers came for me, man. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't. They like approached and then.
Yeah, I
gave
was
up.
like kind of by the corner back over there. You see that where that blue house is.
Right.
You know, like when they like kind of like did that thing where like
Yeah.
they just like opened the line and the fucking
And
people
try-
come out
yeah.
snatching. One of them
Right.
was coming for me. I bolted, motherfucker. But then I was like, you know what? I turned around. They're not chasing me. I'll come back. Bad decisions today. Bad decisions. Y'all streaming and everything.
Still live.
How many
Yep.
people you got watching this?
I don't know.
You don't want me to
Well, because it says 0, but it's not true.
says
so
0, right.
Someone
It
messages
can't
me
be
kind of
true.
regularly. No. Someone messages me regularly because it's just
No,
that it's
yeah.
not.
I get
seeing
you.
the
You're
apps
doing
that
that
it
like
goes to.
thing.
Yeah.
Y'all get any footage of me being a little obnoxious or anything?
Probably. I think so.
Nice.
We ain't go to Riverside. We did. We went to what?
Where's your car, buddy? Like, you know, never mind. Don't answer that question.
I'm not gonna answer that
Yeah,
right now. Yeah.
Like you're in safe distance and everything. Like you can get out.
We're not hurting y'all.
I think so.
Just worried, man. All right, I'm gonna.
I think
go
I'll be
mingle.
fine. Yeah. So the police have made, I count only 2 arrests so far. There's maybe another 50 people standing behind me. A lot of them are media, though. The police are kind of paused. I think they started earlier, frankly, because the demonstration began outside the police department and then stayed there. So they seem to be in a little more of a rush, maybe to clear people out. I do have somebody who has been doing kind of a tech service for me on here, letting me know about how the stream is actually performing because I can't see it. So if that person could make sure that they're regularly updating me, I'd appreciate it. Anyway, for the rest of everybody else, the police actually just put their shields down, which is usually an indicator that they're taking sort of a break, or that they're, I hesitate to say de-escalating, but at least momentarily de-escalating. So we kind of have a standoff right now where people are just watching and the police are just watching, and we'll see how long it takes for the police to either keep moving or leave, one or the other. But again, at this point, I believe 2 arrests total.
Somebody who said that we got like not going down this time.
Y'all got children. Everybody got a family. Nobody's really trying to harm
So yeah, the first line is shields.
But they don't
In the
even
middle,
give a
on the left
fuck.
and the right, there's what is it, paintball guns. Then the second row is batons, and the third row is sheriffs. Then the fourth row, cars, and then all the way in the back, there's vans to take people in. So right now they have their shields down.
Ain't nobody out here.
And this is all because the community is asking for the body cam footage to be released, which will show how Andrew Brown Jr. was cold, blooded, and just killed. Like, today we visited the place where he got killed, and you can still see the tire marks, because nobody wants to be shot. Like, that's the reality. And the district attorney is saying that he was trying to run on the clock, which would be all settled if the footage comes out. But a judge denied it yesterday. Today they released some names, which, is just hashtag shit.
She's been there on the motherfucking floor. Y'all out here. Right here. By her house. She's getting shot. You got snipers.
And just so you guys can see, it's always the communities that are outside that get impacted. Like homes.
I'm going to take a super quick pause to send a message, but I will be right back on.
Just let them walk. Ain't nobody hurt nobody. Everybody got to look out for work. Ain't no warning. And just give them a go. Just let them walk. Let them walk.
Y'all out here arresting people for disturbing the peace. Just to drop the charge and 6 months. But just to intimidate people to stop coming out here so that they can voice their First Amendment rights. So y'all just out here and riot here. I know I got up under your skin last night when I had this conversation with y'all. Y'all ended up arresting me, as a matter of fact. Because I was speaking first time. But the fact of the matter is, it is not okay what you are doing, and the people are not intimidated. As a matter of fact, a few of us that got arrested yesterday are still here right now, so you're taking to the floor. So I'm going to ask the question. Why are y'all in riot here? I don't see no riot here.
I used a clip of one of your videos. Something along just to report it.
Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, no worries.
Wasn't convincing.
They're coming around the corner.
You are fucking cool, bro. Why you think they such a dumb black ass out here? That's some weird ass shit. You're a fucking coon.
Bitch! Your mom's a hoe! I'm gonna fuck your wife!
Obviously couldn't swallow.
They're cutting across the parking lot.
They're moving around.
Yeah, they got more coming around this house right here.
Yes, baby. Hey, bro. You home? Hey, come here, man. I'm at my friend's house. Listen, sister, you're home. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, I cut out there for a second. I don't know what happened. Right now. What's interesting is this other gentleman over here who's with the press.
But I just suggest we leave in 15 minutes. That's the normal time we resign, and then they just leave.
He said, you got 2 seconds to leave. And he's like, man, you know, I'm pressed. And,
Go ahead and go home. Unless you with media, y'all will stay. Go home. You are home. I am home.
Yo, watch your back. Yo.
Back up, pussy.
Yo.
Yo, fuck up. Yo.
Yo, watch your
Y'all
back.
watch out.
Hey, you're moving in, guys. Watch your right.
Where you at, JD? They come straight ahead, too.
Looks like the police are about to push again.
So are we watching the motherfuckers with the real guns or the motherfuckers with the rubber bullets?
Where you at, JD?
They're moving pretty quickly.
Where you at, JD?
hey, can you all let them through?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Why are they going to people's homes? Like,
Hey, man, ain't nobody back there.
They're just looking for people right now.
yeah, but that doesn't allow for them to go into people's homes. Like, there's children. That's traumatizing. It's never, they're just. It always has a fucking consequence.
Bitch ass house nigga.
If anybody's just tuning in, you're watching CJTV. Sorry, Mom.
That's all right.
Just be careful.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting. They're like clearing every like house, basically like. No, like. The people we're looking at, the woman actually said that that's her house, so apparently that's why she's basically able to just invite people to sit on her porch and like drink a beer, and they can't do anything. The cops can't do anything about it.
But the people are asking for like the bail fund. Like, where do they donate money at?
Y'all got all people out. On the harbor, would you be
The cops are all looking over here like they're waiting for something. I think it's very possible that there's going to be a flank there. Oh, wait. Arrest squad here.
We are leaving, but we are also working. We know the ordinance which says that if we are going to and from work, that we will not be arrested. So know who you're talking to and what you're talking about. Don't just be violate people's rights for no reason. Have a reason if you're going to step out on that hill. Don't die on that hill. That ain't the hill you want to die on.
Educate them, please.
You got us. I ain't gonna do it.
Come on, Chris.
I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna hold it together.
Come on now.
Hold it together. The ancestors gonna guide me. Harriet is leading me. Harriet is leading me. The North Star is liberation.
They got the buses.
Arrest bus is pushing.
No, if you do stand in front of the buses.
All right, so they're gonna definitely do something because the bus is there.
So
Please donate or share.
That's
this.
the inmate transport.
For the bail fund for
Courthouse on that street. Yeah, I was yesterday too.
Keep moving, that's all we saying. We not saying go home, we saying stay appropriately back. Stay in your yard. Stay in your yard. Just stay in your yard. Please stay in your yard, sir. You're subject to arrest if you come out of your yard. Please go in your yard.
Oh, fuck that.
Okay, well, what's your name in case they arrest you? What's your name in case they arrest you? Albert Williams, y'all put it in my comments.
I know they made some sort of verbal threat to smack
These motherfuckers trying to.
Oh my
I
god.
can still see. It's literally called a filter, bro. I can still see.
We're gonna run this World Olympics.
Hey man, come get this. Y'all niggas got the boots on.
Again, please share the bail fund or the cash app.
This is free.
I don't really have a press pass. Two things, so we get one. So, Garfield. No, they give photographers a press pass and not reporters. I have to. I'll let the other receipts. I don't need one. Oh, shit. We're got North Carolina Press Association. North Carolina Press Association sent out kind of
Bro, come on, man. This shit is not fucking worth it. Come on.
That's all I got going for them is DPH t-shirt, North Carolina Press Association, fill out your own press pass.
Love you, King. We got you. Gotta make sure the press. Yeah, everybody. We want to make sure y'all don't get arrested too. If y'all stand in front of the car, well, they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck. They give no fuck.
Well, they think that press are exempt to the city, but not the county. That's not true.
That's, the press are exempt everywhere, and as the ordinance says, people moving to and from work. You don't get to determine what work I'm doing. I could be walking up down the whole stroke. I could be a sex worker. You know what they fear? You know what I'm saying?
Like an educated black person.
They hate black people. Anyway. Well, cop. Oh, no, that's somebody with that.
And for y'all who don't know, those flashlights take into seizures.
Yes, and they do it so you can't record their face. But can anybody see that shit? Don't even give a fuck. All y'all look alike. I mean, I can't.
We know they don't want us to see the faces. The fact that they taking fucking 30 days to blur fucking faces and badges. Come on now.
Like, we don't know who the fuck they are. Like, they ain't got social media. Like, this ain't a small town. Like, we're not gonna see what the dollar. Like, we're not gonna see you.
And like we didn't pay for them body cams and their
Thank
fucking
you.
college
Come on.
and their
It's the people's
uniform.
information.
It's the people's money.
We live in
No
an
worries.
open air prison. This is no better than Palestine. Palestine is an open air prison, and we are living in it as well. This is an illusion of freedom. Okay? This is not true freedom.
Nothing but that.
Okay? So like, don't be dismayed. Don't be dismayed, because the only way we're gonna get to a true liberation is by speaking truth, and not expecting the oppressor to give us the tools that we need to dismantle them. Okay? They never gonna give us what we need to disarm them. We gotta create our own tools.
Don't like the video, please. They're losing the quality. If you're supportive, if you're supportive of the, comment or share the live. But again, we're going on so that the people who are fully protesting the community can do so.
Again, this is an inmate transport vehicle.
What? They bringing in buses, y'all. Oh, no, are you right? I'll tell you. I can what's your... Would you have sensitivity to flash, please? Okay, y'all gonna be out here?
They're putting it exactly in the way of where the police with the riot shields are. So the cops that are leading are the ones that look normal, but the bus is in front of all the cops with all the weapons and gear.
So they're leaving. That's what we wanted them to do.
Home of the free, land of the brave. So-called brave hide behind a fucking badge.
Yo, it's like they own
Listen, let's don't even get me started on the emerged drug war because
Push.
let me just say one more. Right? Okay.
Fuck, tell.
All the black and brown bodies they don't kill, they're gonna put in prison for.
Where are all the white people at? Hey, what's up, man? Oh, stand behind y'all. They keep looking at my. I feel like they're gonna catch me, bro. Hell no.
I was there today. Because we were with people from the community. He was driving across the street and bullet holes, still. Bullet holes in their house. That was the entire weekend. Look at the window.
Well, what are you doing? Just take out the way down.
Oh, but she ran. Oh, but he ran. It does not matter. Okay, nobody needs to be gunned down the way that these black and brown folks are down.
Again, to the people who are watching, there are riot cops with, like larger weapons as well as riot shields and so forth. And basically they just drove a bus the transport bus between the police that look normal, the police that don't have the gear and the other ones. So basically it blocks everyone's view of the cops carrying the heavier equipment. It's incredible that they're actually just straight up using the bus to hide the stuff that they have.
The other ones are coming around as well.
Sorry?
The rest of just come around.
I'm beating this rush at them, man. I'm gonna be out this bitch.
Also, everyone's looking at this.
Sorry?
The riot people are starting to come around.
Do you think they're flanking around in some direction?
Good chance.
Youngstown Elizabeth City Police.
I'm not fucking with JD though.
Yeah, we just gonna back it up, bro. He gonna be the first nigga out there.
Yeah, he the best.
Last night. You said JD.
Very important.
They got a large force of people.
I have so many like clips of everywhere that I've gone around to document, or sometimes I can't even post it because it's just so triggering. The hate that they have for our people, it is disgusting. So like I said, I'm gonna end and save, and then I'll go back up.
But that was the thing.
Oh my
Sorry? Please never come down when they're doing that.
Oh man, if these guys start taking like swings into that block, I think he's thinking about doing the swing. He's gonna do. Holy shit! Did the cop just try to block him? I think. Holy crap! Oh. So they're arresting the driver right now.
No streamers. Just watch out. We're next. CJ, what you say?
Is this cop?
Yeah.
They're pushing a lot more rapidly now. I can actually see this on the light. Moving back here to that house.
If you don't know what's going on, the police started rioting here, terrorizing us because they don't want us to be here protest. So we're currently running from the police, even though there's been nothing but people protest in Elizabeth City. Imagine that. Imagine that. Riot. No police. But they're still around.
Carry your ass. I see where you're at.
Damn right.
Yep.
Carry your ass. Hey, how you doing?
When this is all over,
Yo, this is not news, man.
Hey, y'all. Go home.
I don't like being drunk.
Go home.
What did he say?
Huh?
What did he say?
He asked us why we were running from the police, I said, well, they're violently arresting people. And he said, good. I said, why do you feel that way?
No, he's, oh shit.
I'll try to be more communicative, but you gotta work with me.
Hey guys, you can be locked
Your boundaries, you better stay. Look, go! Go! Got that? This is my 50-year-old father. Get out of here! Come on!
You just called us a nigger.
I think I can't act like it, okay?
You should care.
I respect the man that got killed.
Not if you're calling us
But
niggers.
the way y'all are doing this, I didn't direct you, man. The way he blew
That's
his
my
kiss
brother.
at me, okay?
That's my brother.
Goodbye.
He could have been the one that got killed.
Took him 30 minutes to get here.
Don't worry, guys. Y'all live a sad life. Y'all live a sad fucking life.
Yeah, no, definitely. He called Booty a nigger.
Who did?
The white folk over there.
Who's Booty? Good. Where? Who said that? Somebody on the side of the street?
Yeah, but we're not gonna defend them because at the end of the day, they could be carrying a gun.
Good. Yep. Yep. It's not worth it. Come back when this is over.
I'm good. I don't act as emotional, bro. Yeah, that's right. But you see what I be telling you about this city. That's what I mean, bro. That's what we fighting for. That's why we out here right now.
No, I got it. I got that. I got it from a different angle.
All these poor crackers don't even realize that they fucking know different. They don't give a fuck about them either.
He didn't have a weapon, did he?
He could.
Right.
I didn't see. I mean, it looked like there was his phone in his hand.
I think he had a phone in his hand, but I was just making sure there wasn't anything else.
I just got threatened. No, like one of the residents there. He was outside. He asked me. He goes, why y'all running? I go, well, the police are violently arresting people. And he goes, good. I go, so why do you feel that way? And he goes, get out of here. And then he started saying shit to them, calling them a word.
Next time, man, if I have a stream going, just fucking stick them.
Thank you. Please.
Sorry?
Said thanks for the stream. I've been watching the last couple nights.
Are you watching this live right now?
Yeah, I am.
That's kind of meta.
Yeah.
There he is.
I
He's
watched
on
the last 2 nights. I appreciate it.
That's a weird ass news to share moment. Holy shit.
Go back. I'll take a photo of you. I mean, I grew up here, and I never imagined something in this small town. I thought we were united. You know, this is our neighbors, our classmates, our family. I mean, we're so integrated in who we marry now, and I mean, it's horrible that it's happening.
Do you agree with the police response?
Absolutely not. I think they've fallen into politics is what it's come down to. And I think it's a damn shame. I mean, they're supposed to be our family too, and you know they chose their side. It's unfortunate.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right. So the conversation I just had was with someone who was actually watching the live stream on his phone that you're watching right now. So that was a very meta interview.
Something's happening at Wendy's.
Are we going the right direction to get there?
Yeah.
All right.
I just watch cars and shit like that because I don't trust. I got Wendy's.
I can't even post the footage from the days before because that shit is so triggering me. But I appreciate it a lot. At the end of the day, even if you're watching online, even if you're not here with us, physically, you're still with us. And vicarious trauma is real too. Like, a lot of people can't keep coming out here because that's how traumatized they are.
Nothing. I figured it out.
It is not easy. But it's also not easy
checking
for community to vigil after vigil after vigil. They said this way? Oh, okay.
you want to get back to the car?
I think I started that down with the ball.
Yo.
That's the guy with the without.
They said, once you get a win, I don't know.
Are you able to pull up on your phone how far that Wendy's is? I feel like we should just get there rather than.
Yeah, they heard. Everybody heard already. Everybody. They said it themselves.
Yo.
Yeah, everybody's meeting at
I see you, man.
Wendy's. Okay. All right.
Yeah, this is what.
Yo, Adam, over here.
I'm going there too.
All right. How far is Wendy's?
We're not that far.
Okay.
All right, we're following you.
How you doing?
Good to see you, buddy.
You too.
That was so crazy that I just interviewed a guy who was watching the live stream while. Like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That
I
was
saw that.
hilarious. He's like, "Yo, man, thanks for being here." I'm like, "Are you watching my shit right now?" All right. So to the people who are watching, we got caught back a little bit closer to where the original action was going on, while I think the majority of people kind of moved forward and are apparently at a Wendy's. So I don't actually know the area that well, but some local folks, as well as some non-local ones, are heading in that direction now. So bear with me as we try to get to where the action is continuing. What do you think of what's going on? Damn, that's 2 in a row.
Okay, well.
That's love.
So I'm 17.
Oh.
And I'm biracial.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me turn this down. And I'm biracial, so like I have a young perspective of both things. And I just want to say I love that you're broadcasting this because obviously, like, me and my family don't want to get hurt out there.
Yeah.
So we want to be out there right now, but we just can't. And really, it's really heartbreaking when, especially when you grow up here and you don't think anything like this could ever happen, and not in your own backyard at least. Like, you know, we see it all around the country, and it's just, it hurts on a different level to see it in your own town. You know what I'm saying?
What's your name, love?
Tiana Haskett. is my
Tiana,
name.
can I ask you, can you tell us something about the neighborhood?
Well, it's a little bit of both races here. They Trump supporters. Yeah, but it's a good mix of both people here. But it is, I'd say it's more white people, but they're not too harsh or anything. They don't say anything mad disrespectful or nothing. But it's just crazy watching this happen right before your eyes. But I'm just so thankful that y'all are here to spread our story and get this out around the world, because people need to know what's going on here. This can't get swept under the rug, and it will not. Because as long as there are young people like me and like y'all to keep spreading the word, it's not going down like this. We will get justice for Andrew Brown. I know my hair's looking crazy. But we will get justice for Andrew Brown, because if we won't, who will? And when will it happen? Because we're not waiting any longer. Because what are my kids gonna do? What are your kids gonna do? What world are we raising these people in? How else? And then it's the fact that literally I've been saying this, bro. If they didn't throw this curfew, none of this would have ever been happening. You gotta think about it. Before this curfew, all the protesters were getting home before 9 o'clock anyway. And I don't care what nobody says, bro. These racist people in the comments can say whatever they want. Tell them some MLK wouldn't have wanted this. MLK would have been tired of this by now. Come on now. And if you want to speak about MLK, this is what he preached about. This is peaceful protest. Nothing has been violent. All these people who are getting arrested are going willingly. So all you people that got something to say can really turn around and go back home. Because really, you don't have to deal with it. You don't understand because you don't have to
That's
deal
your
with
mom
it.
right
You
there?
never will.
Well, you have a beautiful, young, smart, intelligent daughter.
She makes me very proud.
Yeah, you should be really proud.
That's awesome.
Very loving daughter. Yeah, the dad is right here.
Oh, man, got the whole family.
Join the party right here. Oh, he bringing water too, yo. Look at this, bro. Yo, look at this, yo. That's mad love right here, bro. That's mad love right here, bro.
Thank you so much, brother.
Mad love.
Thank y'all so much for your
Thanks for talking to us. Keep watching.
Listen, the people on the live, they make you
Peace.
look good. You a dime piece.
All right.
Listen.
Thank y'all.
You are amazing. Thank you so much. Please make it home. Please.
Holy crap, that was 2 in a row of that. That's amazing. That's absolutely incredible. So that was another person. She was just like, I'm watching your stream. I'm watching your stream. She came outside to say it as we were passing the house.
Just in the other corner called
Wow.
the N-word.
Yeah.
And around the street corner we got this. So
That's
this
actually, I mean, that's a sort of serious point to learn from it. Is like there's some people who are absolutely like one side, and then some people who are just the absolute polar opposite. Is it still the way to the? Yeah.
These aren't protesters. I'm with the media. We got Ford from News Share.
Yep.
Yeah.
Again, we've had a couple of things that have caused us to pause a little bit, but they've all been worth it to pause for. But that's why we're catching up with what's going on.
Right now we're going rendezvousing at How was the light down? I made it. I made it. Thank you. I don't know how I was thinking when I was 17. Like,
Still going straight.
yeah, I think so. We gotta get to the main. You know where it is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right. We got.
That's why I didn't leave y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. What's up? No, I don't think so.
Again, to the people watching, there's sort of a rendezvous point apparently that's a little bit further off, and we've kind of paused several times, myself and the other handful of journalists, etc., that are kind of around me. So that's why we're trying to head there, but not with the action at this exact moment. Oh, it's a turn.
Seldom. Yeah, we didn't leave anybody behind. We made sure everybody's with us. And literally, yeah, it's not gonna even make sure. Yeah, we didn't leave anybody behind. I gotta follow you, bro.
Yeah.
You're famous, right? Yo, tell your channel quickly.
So my outlet's called News to Share. My name is Ford Fischer.
Same channel again?
So it's News to Share. It says it on the hat. News, the number to share. So it's that on YouTube and Facebook, and then at Ford Fischer on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I'm live on all three of those right now.
That's the famous guy, yo.
Not that famous. It's not about me. It's just try to live feeds of the movements that make a difference in America.
Drove by shouting they were on Ford's feed. Was that two?
Sorry?
Was that two watching you?
That was two in a row
Two in
crossing.
like 5 minutes?
That doesn't happen very often.
No.
Certainly not like people just like at their homes. Like I've had that at like rallies sometimes, like like events where everybody's together for one thing, but like not passing by someone's house, they come out on their porch.
Right.
That was
right. That's like
that's new.
unprecedented.
Yeah.
That's a new one, huh?
Stranger than fiction.
Stranger than fiction.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. No, but we're headed there. How far? Booty's photography is pretty prolific. Check him out on Instagram. Brad, maybe type it into the feed here and you'll find it. Pretty, like, he's got really distinctive photography, kind of like if you listen to Jimi Hendrix play guitar. This might be a bit of a stretch, but you know who that is playing. Like if I see a picture that he took, I know it's him. But just like you said, that I agree wholeheartedly. You want out of my shot?
Huh?
You want me to keep you out of my shot?
I don't care either way whatsoever. I'm just keeping my eye on the one person who actually knows how to get there.
We're going.
We staying straight?
Oh, we can turn here. But let's go this way.
Can we go this way?
Yeah, right. Just in case they move.
Again, we're trying to link back up with the rest of the protesters who ended up somewhere else. Watch Ellis' back.
The curfew is more about compliance than anything. It's about show of force.
All right.
Yeah, somebody's got to make sure.
So we're still going in the direction of the people, not just the location that we knew they were in 20 minutes ago.
All by myself.
We are still heading toward trying to get to where people are at, basically. So again, bear with me. By my count, I think I only actually saw 2 arrests sort of successfully made. Or no, I'm sorry, I take that back. There were 2 arrests of people on foot successfully made, and then when the police pushed forward earlier on, they also forced some number of people out of a car. I believe there was a passenger and a driver, and I couldn't tell if people were in the back seat or not when the police forced them to clear it. So I guess at least 4 people arrested so far. But there also could be arrests happening where we are not actually at yet. So in that sense, I guess it's really impossible to count. Oh.
Good to have you. I mean, I was raised on your shift, but just because of advertising. That jingle is catchy as fuck. There we go. See, they want us here, you know? They want us to be here, but the cops don't want us to be around them, around protesters. They want to keep us as quiet as possible. It's filming there.
The bus is going that way. So I guess they're highly confused.
Well, actually,
I love it.
They're probably meeting
I
at
love
the armory.
At the armory?
The armory is right here. That's where they've been practicing and gathering. Let's not ask, yo. Let's not
Okay. So what's the plan? What's the plan? Go back over to the administrative building? We might as well. I mean, we might as well. Yeah. What?
Everybody dispersed.
Yeah, so we can go back over there. To the police ain't there.
And they thinking everybody up.
What?
The police is still there.
Okay. But is it Elizabeth City Police or the bitches in the uniform?
The same that we saw before. They're all still over there. They block us until we out, but
My car over there.
we have a car too.
We got our brother, so we can go there regardless.
All right. What are y'all? Where y'all stay? All of y'all, especially that's underage. Y'all stay in this area over here. Okay, we gonna go ahead and walk over here too. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Cause we done fucked them up. I mean, they're highly. They think we're wrong, but then they're walking through. They're driving through here. They're like,
We gotta walk and go. We gotta stop our cooking.
I think this is a fun way for the last night. Here we go. Yeah. How was your Sorry? Zero last night? I think I will go to South Carolina, like I planned. You're welcome to hitch a ride with me if you want. I know you and yeah, I know.
They know we on the air house, so they come over to.
You're sharing a rental car.
yeah, but they ain't gonna come out here and they ride.
So I mean, if one of you took the car back and one of you
Andrew Brown! 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 Andrew Brown!
Andrew Brown!
Can I get a 512?
12!
Y'all stay so we can get this going.
DJ!
Oh shit, what? Oh. We should have stayed at Cookout here. We should have go back to Cookout. Why? Because if they box us in right here, look, they're coming from every direction. We should go right here to fucking Cookout.
Stay where you are. You're under arrest.
stay where you are.
Y'all were walking with that group.
No, we're trying to. We're media with Mitchell walking our car. That's it. You want to see our connections? We'll see our connections. We won't go in our car.
Okay, we all need to go.
Hold on. We're not making that call right this second.
Yeah, could y'all take care of the dog over there? The dog.
Little dog. Why isn't the press threatened with arrest?
No, we've been threatened the whole night. We've been threatened the whole night.
You know, you can understand where we're coming from, though, right?
I don't. That's why we're asking you right now. We're literally standing asking you.
All right. You see all the dirt boxes, ATVs running all around that thing all night long? See that? There's a safe sources right there, okay? What's the safety issue? What's the safety
Y'all need to leave,
with
and
the
you'll need to leave
ATVs
now.
and
They're
all
in
that?
there.
Can we walk?
Dirt boxes and stuff like that.
Because you said you were not letting, you were making
You're now going to start arresting press. Y'all need to leave.
Okay.
By the mayor, all the other stuff.
Of where?
What's the other stuff? That's what we asked them. Right?
Dirt bikes, ATVs, all that stuff.
Did y'all get the dog? I don't want him to be ran over.
I don't see anybody here.
Here. I understand. I'm not saying it. Press like we see it. But there's an entity that came out that made it unsafe. Okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Several days later. I can walk the track. But
I'll let you know in a bit.
Okay. All right. All right. Olio. Okay, we're done. Yes. Y'all will be subject to arrest. Y'all need to leave. Now, y'all need to leave.
They're having a conversation with him.
Go ahead.
What's your name, sir?
Standing here having a conversation with them.
Just have your name.
That's all we do.
We're leaving because I love your name.
We're on air now, sir. Tim.
John, check for you home. Our car's over there.
Thank y'all.
Don't fuck with you.
Yeah, we'll see what we can. Thank y'all.
Right? The mayor and the governor exempt media members from that. That's our job.
Right.
Okay.
You need to leave. You need to leave, sweetheart. You need to leave. Okay, y'all need to
Actually, like know the bay around.
Right.
Like stopped by how many cops? Like 5 or 6 cars. They were just threatening to arrest us.
It's like 6 cars there now, yeah.
Threatening, we kept on calling their bluffs.
So anyway, as you hear him saying, basically the
A car.
yes, my car is actually parked like right next to the police station with where this all started.
All right, well, let's go back there.
I'm sorry?
Gotta go home.
Right. So would it? I don't know the area well. Would it be easier to go to the police station and get my car, or Comfort Inn just on foot? Do you know?
I mean, you can go get your car. Get your car. You can go to
If I walk to the police station, like no one's gonna like block me. Is that's the direction of it?
Yep.
I literally have no idea.
So you're gonna walk towards South Road. I mean, Road Street. Walk to Road Street.
Road Street.
Road Street. When you get to Road Street, you take a left. Then you
That
go
way,
all the way
left.
down to Main Street, take a right.
That way, left, right. Okay. All right. So I guess I'm walking back in that direction per the instructions of that cop in order to find my rental vehicle.
What's that? Yeah, there was the one.
They just directed me to go this way. I'm parked at the police station. Okay. The officer just told me to. This is the way to do that.
I don't know, somewhere.
I didn't say anything. I honestly have no idea. So
You gotta get there?
he said it's left and then right and then left and then right after. Yeah.
All right, yeah, go straight.
Is it-
This is it. This is no more warnings for you.
No more warnings.
Hey, Jack, we're gonna chat back here. Make sure.
You know what street you parked on?
It's basically right near the police station. The instruction you just gave me is that it's forward and then left and then on Main it's right. Do you know how much more forward I go before I go left?
There's a
lot.
There's a
Okay.
smoke shop.
A smoke shop.
Yeah, you take a left right there on Martin Luther King.
Okay.
You just take you to the police station. Okay?
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
8 to 10 blocks that way.
Yeah.
So it's like a mile ahead. All right. I understand. Thank you. Are you parked around there also? / do you need a ride?
I would like to ride, yeah.
All right. I'll drive everywhere you gotta go.
I gotta rent a car.
I think once we get away from the blue flashing lights, I'm going to kill my live stream, but I just want to make sure that I'm not live if there's any surprises. You know what I mean. Not breaking my live if there's any surprises.
Oh, gotcha. I'm still live.
Yeah, same. So this has been an evening so far. Someone's honking, but fuck it. So the police gave, basically it was just a pack of press, and there was a couple of protesters who we basically found, and as soon as we found them, the police converged on the whole group, and pretty much the protesters just ran, whereas the press kind of stayed and was confronting the police, who were confronting them about, like, oh, you're violating curfew, what have you. So there was some back and forth on that. Shout out John Farina for really holding his ground there. But anyway, when I apparently just started.
What was that? Yeah,
They're badgering people who are about curfew.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're arresting you because curfew?
Threatening to.
Yeah. So anyway, so they were just like, you have to just leave. And so I went one way, and then one guy's like, where's your car? And I explained, oh, it's basically at the police station where it started, and he tells me to go, it's actually the other way. So now I'm trying to walk that way. Apparently I've got about a mile walk ahead of me. So I just want to stay alive a little bit longer in case there's any kind of issues, but otherwise I think I pretty much have to just get back to my stuff. So the car with Acumen is putting their fist out of the car. I'm not going to film it while I'm live here, but this has been a really interesting evening. I guess just sort of on a personal note, I think it's really fascinating to me to see people in real life who were in the community, who were watching my live stream as I went by them. I think more than any of the action and what have you that I saw tonight, I think that was actually kind of uniquely impactful for me. you know, certainly like validating for the work that I actually do, right? So anyway, still pushing forward. It's going to take probably a while to get back, but I guess I'll just give kind of a wrap-up summary now. At this point, I'll certainly film it if there ends up being any kind of other police or protester interaction, but I don't think anything more is going to happen, or at least that I'm going to find. But to summarize my experience here in Elizabeth City, both last night and tonight, protesters didn't engage in really any property destruction, violence, or anything like that. It was purely about enforcement of the curfew that police pushed forward in riot gear and so forth, and made some arrests of people who they could basically put their hands on, but they also didn't want to break too far past their line. So they'd only arrest the people who were, fairly close to the police line. And so I think I counted a total of like maybe 4 confirmed arrests tonight. And there certainly might have been more because of how scattered the whole thing got by the end of it. But it's hard to say. So, of course, the actual reason that this is all happening is still important and worth mentioning, which is that, the shooting of Andrew Brown occurred a little more than a week ago, and police reportedly shot a guy 5 times while his hands were on the wheel of his car, and the 5th round was apparently in the back of his head, killing him. And so 2 days ago, the judge here said that the body cam footage would not be released to the public until there was a decision not to charge the officers, or until, if they are charged, the trial happens. And so with that, people are frustrated. People are demanding that the footage be released, that the officers be charged, and in anticipation of a violent reaction based on the severity of the video, they declared an unlawful assembly. I'm sorry, not an unlawful, my bad, I'm tired. A state of emergency, which came with the curfew, and therefore the ability to arrest people for the curfew. No such rioting or violence or anything actually did happen, but nonetheless, the police had the powers to basically push back on crowds just because there is a curfew. So that's pretty much what led up to everything you saw if you were watching my lives last night and tonight. And so with that, like, share, subscribe to the News to Share Facebook and YouTube, and at Ford Fischer on Twitter. I also have Patreon, patreon.com/Ford Fischer. The account is called News to Share. And so reach out anytime if anybody has any questions, that sort of thing. I apologize, I'm not able to see the comments while I'm live. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to message me. I'm pretty accessible on all of those platforms. Thank you for watching. I will have HD video up tonight, and I'll go live or post additional video if anything else does happen. Thank you, everybody.